So we're here with the Sony X90L, the 85-inch, of course, which is one of the most popular TVs I get asked about. And we have a beautiful house here in San Diego with, look at this, a nice clean palette for me to work on with power, with the chute already run. So we're gonna install it over here, have some fun with this, and show you guys how good this TV is. So let's do it. Well, here I'm with the owner, Steve, by the way. What's up? Say hi, Steve.
Hi, everyone.
So are you excited for this TV?
I am, definitely.
All right, what made you choose this one versus the other TVs?
So I did a lot of research just on Google, search around, and this TV hit the right price point. It's right around $2,000. It's the right size. I needed a big TV to fill this big wall.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I was debating this one and the Samsung frame. The frame would have been 10 inches smaller at the same price point, but I went with this one because I saw a video from Tech Steve.
Tech Steve saying this TV is awesome for its price point. It's a good value. It is.
So ultimately with this guy.
Very popular. And I think this is gonna be better than the Samsung frame. It's bigger, and you do get some artwork with this. So I think you made a good choice. The 85-inch Samsung frame is like another $1,300 more expensive. And this is actually brighter, and I think it's better. So we'll continue to talk about that as we go.
Okay.
Do you wanna help me lift this off the top? I think we have enough room.
Okay.
And then now we just gotta put the mount on. The only problem is I can't get those bolts. You good?
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna come around. Yeah, that's fine if you want to keep going.
Okay.
Go that way more, yeah, and then we'll just go like this. Perfect. That's a good spot for it. Now I can actually access the bottom screws there, which is nice. So we have this Sanus Elite Advanced Tilt 4D. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Fancy words for a mount.
Yeah, it's a TV mount. So we're gonna put this up. It does extend a little bit so you can swivel it out just a little. He doesn't need much at all, to be honest. So you might just wanna go like a little that way, you know, something like that. So, and it tilts downward. So we're gonna throw this mount on real quick, and then it'll be all about just slapping it up on the wall. And I think we talked about this, but I've never installed this mount before. So you're like, I'll get this mount, make it a challenge for you.
Exactly, because it's otherwise such an easy install.
Yeah,
so
you
I have to make it.
Don't want to make it too easy on me, right?
No.
Like I did say to you on the phone or at email, Sanus does seem like they want to always try to reinvent the wheel with their mounts. Like every year they come out with another mount, and it's like a little bit different than the old one. Put it on like this. The tilt knob is on the outside there. The little hook is on the inside. This actually countersinks pretty good in there, so that's why it's going to sit so flush. That's going to be nice. Yeah, this is pretty much going to max this out.
Do people ever screw it in too far and damage the screen?
Well, so you can't screw it in too far because typically they bottom out.
Right.
But if you keep going, you'll like strip the threads out.
Yep.
Or, if you use a power tool, you can just like break that bolt out of the TV, and then you're completely screwed because then you can't mount it at all. So I've had people kind of mess them up before, and like I've seen someone take one back because they broke a screw hole, and it's like, come on now. So don't use power tools on something like this. Just use a hand tool. It's easier. That's pretty easy. We're like halfway done already. Okay, Steve, it is time to get this out of the way because I don't want to damage it. It's so nice. Let me just find the height, which is pretty easy. There we go. Made a little mark there, and then we'll figure out how high off this we want to put it. Let's talk about that, but let's move this out of the way if you don't mind.
Okay.
Such a good helper, man.
I know.
You ready? Ooh, that's pretty heavy.
Solid wood.
Solid wood. That's how you know it's good. So you probably want the TV shifted to the left, right?
Yep, definitely.
Okay, so the stand is only 12 inches high, and we were thinking 8 to 12 inches off that for the TV. However, it puts it really far below these windows, and also it just doesn't put it very high on this wall for viewing over in the kitchen or at the table. So it's a delicate balance whenever you do an install like this, where the stand is, where the TV is, where the windows, the space, and how it looks good. I know people will say they want it eye level, but it doesn't always work like that, especially when you have multiple viewing areas. And we also have these sound bars. So have you decided which sound bar you're gonna use?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the A3000.
Okay, so we're gonna use the HT A3000, which does have the ability to connect to the speaker, to the TV and use that as a speaker. This one doesn't. But these are similarly priced and both good, and we'll use this one. It's a little bigger, and I think it'll look nicer on the stand with a large TV like this. So all those things are gonna happen. Now it's time to put the mount up on the wall. Let's find the studs.
No lame stud finder joke this time?
I was gonna do that. I like it. Lame? Come on, man. You're a dad. Where's the dad jokes? Oh, look at that stud right in the middle. That's pretty easy. So it's between those two. So if we offset the mount like this, it'll hit. That'll be better. It'll be better to do it that way.
Okay.
Because like, I can still go like just like this. It'll be on 2 studs and I'll put a toggle bolt right there so that it catches all of it. Don't you feel like this is a little bit overboard? Like, do you really care if those screws are seen? Or are you gonna be happy that this covers it up behind your TV?
That really doesn't matter. It's gonna be behind the TV. Over engineering.
That's what I'm saying. Santa's just must be filled with engineers. All right, so we're gonna go here. We got a stud here. And then we have one over here. So this is the challenging part with this mount. I wanna make it level, but that plastic isn't really helping me at all do this. And then if I flip it up, I have to like look under the plastic to see where this is. Can you go down a smidge? Just a little. A smidge is 1/4 of an inch. No, I'm just joking. Right there, good, all right. And then I'm gonna make a toggle bolt for there, and this part comes down there. We'll just make all the marks since we're here. All right, there we go. We'll get this toggle bolt here. And also here. There we go. Toggle bolts for some added support on the right side. So these just grab the back of the drywall, give you a little bit more support. This is, all the strength is gonna be held in the studs. So we're gonna offset this to hit 2 studs just a little bit, and I'm gonna try not to pinch my fingers behind it. There we go. Beautiful. Just like at Pilo's house. If you haven't seen that video, the Samsung frame in New York, it's a pretty cool video. I think you should check it out. We flew to New York without my tools, and I helped a buddy install a Samsung frame, and he's a pretty funny guy. So a lot of people said that they liked that video, so make sure you check it out. All right. It's challenging to level this while it's up there because of this little plastic flap. Should be close. All right, that catches the dust for me. The reason I do it this way is so I can get one aligned and we don't misalign it, because if you put the 2 bolts in there and they're not aligned, then the mount literally won't go back to level. So I always do one at a time just to make sure it'll be as close to level as possible. There we go. Okay, that's dead on. There we go. And then we're just gonna tighten up the toggle bolts and do these 2 in the bottom and we'll be set. This is good. We're 21 inches from that mark, which is above that mark, which is above that mark. So the TV bottom will be here and the TV will go right there, which I think that's actually really good. Okay, so the mount's up, that's good. All we really have to do is run the HDMI cord. So let's pop these off and make sure that there's a chute there. There we go. It's a nice 2-inch hole, so we'll be able to send the HDMIs down that. Oh, look at that. He says text Steve's name 3 times and he shows up. What's up, dude?
What's up, guys?
Yeah, I mean, you said text Steve was the reason that you actually bought this TV. So I figured we'd give him a call because he's a good friend.
Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate it. I'm glad the video helped you out.
Yeah, if I don't like the TV, I'm going to blame you then.
Whoa. You'll like it. You'll like
like
it.
it.
One of my friends got the same one at Christmas time. They were enjoying it. But they were skeptical. They was like, maybe I should get the X77L. I was like, no, you got to go 90 series, man. You're going to really appreciate it.
No, it's definitely better. It's much brighter than those TVs. And I'm interested to see how it looks in here, because one of the things that I feel as a reviewer is that whenever I have a TV in my house, you know, you get a feel for it. But when you see it in someone else's house and it's like a new thing, people are excited, it looks good. And that's a thing that people should take from videos, is that we're always like talking about the nits, but having a nice TV like this in your house is gonna be awesome for years. Steve will like it, and Steve recommended it, so you know.
All right, sounds
Steve and
good.
Steve. Okay, so we have the tube up here. We can use a fish tape, but there's also, the contractor put an actual string in here for you to pull the wires through. So we'll just use that and pull the HDMIs up. That's pretty easy. So we just put a little hole in these in order to run the HDMI cords out. I had mentioned you can get a little, brush plate version of this later. I didn't have any with me, unfortunately, because I don't do these installs enough. There we go. We're good. Now we're ready to hang the TV up. I'm going to clean up, and then I'm going to make Steve schlep this TV up with me. One of the Steves is going to help me. Let's see.
Rock, paper, scissors for it.
There you go. Wait, does the winner get to help, or does the winner not have to help?
That's a good question.
Okay, so Steve, we got right here. We're going to set it on this.
Okay.
And the brackets, it's just these top brackets fit in here. So we'll get those on there. I tighten the knobs up a little. Once we get that up, I can extend and put the HDMIs in so we don't have to worry about that. So let's just do that, and let's hopefully not drop the other Steve's TV.
I got you.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's go up. We just slide her and keep going in. That's hard to see. I can't see anything in there. I'm on, I think.
I'm on.
I think you're on. No, you're not on.
It
Go
was
down.
on.
There you go. Down. Let it go. There you go. And there you go, man. You got a little movement.
All right, let you have at it.
Thanks, bro.
You're welcome.
We'll square it up, level it out, do all this. What do you think?
It's off centered.
Yeah, got to go which way? That way?
You gotta go right.
Yeah. So we got plenty of room. Is that better? I can measure it up. Let me measure it.
Yeah.
It is a big room.
It looks like I could have gone 100 inches.
You can
I
went to
told
100.
you, that's what I was saying.
I'll call you guys up next year. The 100-inch go there, and the 85 go in the bedroom.
There you go.
Here, can we measure? Can someone hold this tape measure for me? That's about 65 3/4.
All right.
This is a very non-scientific way to do this, by the way. That's about it. So we can exact it in a second when we get the thing underneath it. But I wanted to make it look good here so that we can back up and see how we like it.
It's a good size for this room, sure.
That's what she said. Okay, so let's quickly connect the HDMIs. We'll take this off, slide your stand back underneath here, and we'll throw up that sound bar, and we'll be good to go, man. I got it. Can you see still? Can you see? There we go. There we go. We'll wrap that cord up a little bit. We got to do the HDMIs. Steve, you said HDMI 3 and 4?
Yeah, you'll see those are marked 120.
Yeah, look at that. 4K 120. 3 is the eARC, and 4 is the other 4K 120. Oh, we're good. That's it. It's straight. It's good to go. We got to peel this plastic off, though. You sure you don't want to do this, Steve? Or Steve?
I'll
Steve
help on
Square?
this side then.
There you go. Ooh, it looks like it's all just going to come off at once. Jen wouldn't like that, but I'm just going to pull everything that comes off. You just do quality control, Steve. You just tell me how good we're doing.
All right, it looks like it looks good over there.
You want to lift this guy up off the top? Look at this. Boom. Oh, look at that. It's got some good plastic we can pull. You going to take that for us?
I'll take that out of
Oh,
your way.
man, that's so nice of you. Whoa, this actually has more plastic on it.
It's got some plastic on the screen.
I'll go over, you go under.
All right.
Dude, we made quick work of this.
Looks good.
And then we'll just get rid of the energy savings. I like it. You want it or let me take it? I got it. All right. Thanks, man. So helpful. Everybody's so helpful. Doesn't seem as fun as when Jen does it. All right, so what do you think? You good to go underneath? Yep. 1, 2, 3. Lift with your back or your knees. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
And your knees? I don't know.
Lift with your legs.
All right. You want to slide it in? You tell us when it's good, Steve. Steve 2, Steve 1.
A little to the left more. Looks about right.
How do you feel about the height now?
I think it's good.
I think that looks good artistically. Let me just set this up quick. All right, good? Woo. Hey, thanks, Steve, for helping me out. I appreciate it. Good to see you as usual.
Yeah, appreciate you inviting me.
Yeah, well, you were the one that recommended the TV, so it was like trifecta here. He had me come install it, but he got the idea from you. I love it.
I love it too. Thanks
right.
a lot, Steve, for having me over to your home,
Pleasure.
man. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it looks great, and we're about to show you guys the finished product, so let's turn this TV on and show you guys what it looks like. So here's the remote. Steve, it's time for you to turn on your beautiful, glorious new TV, and I'm gonna clean up everything for you while you set it up. Sound good?
Sounds like a good plan.
That's a fair deal. All right, let's see
right.
how it looks. All right, it's time, Steve. Here you go.
All right, thank you.
The TV is yours. Well, it was already yours, but you know what I mean. How do you like it?
I love it. It looks good.
I agree. Yeah. And we had the soundbar just automatically kicked in, and it sounded pretty good, didn't it?
Yeah, it's great having a Sony soundbar and a Sony TV.
Yeah, it's a good match. It's all on-screen menu setup, so you can change the volume and bass and all that right with that on the on-screen. I like your stand. It looks really cool. I was a little nervous that it was going to be too high, but with the soundbar there, the windows being high, the space, I think it looks perfect. And I think it's exactly where I'd put it. So.
Yeah.
Which is why it's there.
Which is why it's there, yeah. It's perfect. Thank you.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Make sure to smash the like button. Let us know if you have any comments or questions about this. And I want to thank you for having us. Appreciate it. And thanks to Tech Steve for stopping by, too. The guy that got you to buy this TV, right? All right. So thanks, guys. We'll see you guys on the next video.